listen to this track, bitch.
That one, Drum.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast.
And like that, we back here with my host, Dime Piece.
You already know it's Jessica Dime checking in, sipping on the Dime Piece, but more importantly, we got the queen in the building.
You did.
My sister.
You did.
Hey, Michelle.
We ain't gonna start no crying. You know we'll be crying in a minute.
No.
Come on, man.
No,
We had to have you.
We had to. I'm so excited.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
know y'all probably like looking like, huh?
Oh, no, this
Yeah.
special right here. Y'all
Yeah.
matching, man. I'm talking about got the
Yeah.
reds and the purples and the yurples and the.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm excited. This is a good one for me. So I'm going to just calm down and take a deep breath and let her just bring it in. Like,
Yeah, I think it's good that we kind of start off. I think people know that we kind of been at odds for about. We've been at odds for
Yeah.
about 3-4 years, and I feel like people probably like what's going on, like why
This
they
is
even
weird.
sitting there, like what's
Yes,
going on.
yes.
I feel like a part, like with my album, like I'm the problem now. I feel like it's part of taking like accountability for things in life. And I feel like our friendship, I feel like I played a part in the demise of our friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like I do. I feel like I handled, not getting too deep in our business, I feel like I handled a situation how I felt was right. And I feel like I handled that wrong. I did. Yeah, I handled that wrong. I feel like I think we both have always meant each other well.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always been like, that's why it was like, it was, if I can just be honest and open, because
Yeah.
this is Beauty and the Beast. This
That's
is
what we here
my
for.
sister. It was heartbreaking, for me to be like, I go hard. Like, she from where I'm from. I look up to her. I would never think that would even be my friend. It's like and then for you to not embrace it the way you did, but it's understandable after we have dealt with it and talked and know where it came from and the
I did
and
embrace
the
it
issue
right.
at hand.
I didn't. Like, I didn't feel
understand.
like sometimes you so used to not feeling love from people. When somebody show you love, you don't know how to embrace it. You get what I'm saying?
Me, yeah.
And y'all like Drumma Dime gonna knock your head off about me. Dime, you're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna say nothing bad about me. You're not gonna play with me. But at that time in my career, they kept telling me that I was too much and I was bad. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad. And everybody around you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we rough around the edge just as how it is. Like, oh, you never get here or you never get there. And me and Dime's problem, let's just be honest, why we fought. Because she kept beating people up for me. No, that
I was
was
about
the
to say,
real
what
fight.
was it like? You know what I'm saying?
She
I know
kept
y'all
beating up
starting off.
people.
Or checking them, or just like
Yeah.
don't even play, because it's a different type of situation. I feel like I was coming from a situation where I always had to be in defense mode in a club and stuff like that. I know you dibbled and dabbled into dancing, but I feel like you was so big and your voice was so big that you kind of probably didn't even have to do it like how I did it. It was like really down there somewhere where I'm not from. Just being defensive all the time and just feeling like I gotta just make sure I gotta go home. Like, I'm from somewhere else. I gotta stand my ground, and I gotta make sure the people that I love stay okay and they good. Like, I gotta let people know, don't play with who I love. So that's what I feel like I have done so much of, and I don't regret none of it. Like, I don't feel like
I do. Like, I just, like, you get in this business and you think people love you, and then you want people that fight for you. And I was saying to Dime, like, Dime, we can't beat up everybody.
So
Like,
you
we
thought
can't beat up.
because of the negative attention that it was
Yes.
bringing.
Yes,
that,
and I thought, and I
okay,
thought I
I
was
need
100
I need a
though.
whoa.
Yes, because I kept saying, friend, come on, friend, we can't fight everybody. Like, forget them. Like, forget them. We ain't got to fight everybody. Like, and then people will say, like, Dime, da, 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 da. And she was only defending me. But I'm like, some people don't even need to defend again. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I thought that I called her. I didn't tweet it or nothing. And I know I hurt her heart. When somebody you love call you and say, I ain't your friend no more.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't good for me. When y'all is like this and love, I should have handled that completely different. I had things in my ear, people in my ear, that type of thing. And I rode for her. I want her to have everything, all her dreams.
You have
in
been
life
there.
too.
Yeah, they had. You have been there.
So
can
we just
understand
I just kind of backed away from everybody, you know, in life. And I hurt my friend just kind of just trying to not knowing how to move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I understand. Like, you got a career, you got a family, and now that I'm like on another.
You got your babies.
Yeah, I got my babies, my husband. I feel where she coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, bitch, I still like it's still whatever.
It is.
I'm still the shit. Like it's like, and it's even worse with my kids and my husband. Like they think I'm insane, but I really, really, really love hard.
You
and,
do.
and I don't regret it. You know, it is what it is. So
You love
I'm glad
hard.
I do.
You don't play.
Cause
If
I
you
don't
say you
really
love
love
somebody,
at all. Like it's either hard or nothing, bitch.
Yeah.
Like I either fuck with
Facts.
you or I do
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Like
And
I don't
you
have
like
to
that.
talk to you or nothing
Facts.
at all. So I do have to talk to her. I do have to talk to Drum. I did have to talk to Boo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I just don't want to cry. But it's just a lot, you know? And I just thank you that we can get past it. You know?
I love you.
I love you too.
Man, let's toast to that, man.
I
Let's
love you.
toast
It's a
to
lot.
that, man.
Oh my God.
Friendship.
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 Sister,
Loyalty.
Loyalty,
Yes.
family.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think kind of Memphis put that, you know, kind of Memphis put that in you. Like, we got to cling to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we be in this city.
Yeah, we so small right there.
Yeah,
Let
we-
me see a tissue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got a tissue.
I ain't wipe my nose, I wipe my eye.
Thank
Like,
you.
we be in this city, like, fighting for crumbs, fighting for everything. It's always so, like, you know, when they be
yeah.
like, soft girl life, what the fuck is that?
And then you bad growing up in Memphis, so you know it's 1,000 times.
And I want to
it's
get into
pressure
that with
on
her.
you,
I want to
you
get
know
into
what I
that
mean?
with her, like Memphis. Like I know, like I want everybody to understand what part. Look at my daddy calling my phone. Daddy, I call you back. But what part of Memphis? Like what part of Memphis? Take them back to what part of Memphis you from?
Yes.
Where you grew up? How it was?
Yes, I'm from Whitehaven.
Yes.
Haven View, you know, we
BAZ.
call
BAZ.
no offense, we call it Black Haven.
Yeah.
Right.
Black Haven's on, you
We
feel
call
me?
it
You hear
Black
me?
Haven. It's what we do. I went to Haven View. I went to Haven View, and my mama was very, very big on me going to performing arts school. So she quickly put my little ass in Overton. I thought I was in fame.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got to be trained by Lula Hedgeman, one of the greatest vocal core legends, known as a legend in the game. Lula Hedgeman was just honored last year by the city, and I got to go to Overton. And I remember my mama sitting there, and this girl was singing, and the mama of the little girl said, "Yeah, I took singing lessons." And Lula Hedgeman said, "Well, you should get your money back."
Oh.
Ooh.
And I just remember saying, "Oh no, I'm not finna go up there." And I went up there, and that lady said, "Okay, we can do this." And it was like, it was even tough in high school, you know, like trying to, these little knock secretary leads, trying to do some ballet up there. Like, it was always a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just that. So that city, I never change it. That city put me out there ready to fight anything in life.
Me too. Me too.
Anything.
I would never regret where I'm from.
Mama
Ever.
said, you can make it here, baby. You can make it anywhere.
Anywhere. Because it's a
Anywhere.
booger man.
Everybody hate.
Yeah,
It
and I give
is.
people credit.
Yeah. So you said Overton, performing arts.
Yeah.
And then you went on to
I went on, after I graduated from Overton, I went to Florida A&M.
college.
Yeah,
baby.
I went to
Yeah.
Florida A&M University. I won Miss Freshman my freshman year.
Fam, you.
Yep, I went on a yodeling scholarship. I
Okay.
paid for
A
college through yodeling.
yodeling scholarship. Y'all
Hey,
heard
man,
that?
get it. Hey, it covered
Like,
the
this
tuition.
is talent.
It said I had some money in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I really went on a yodeling scholarship. Like I was studying like yodeling from Bob Westbrook. He's another one in Memphis. He trained Britney Spears. He trained the Miss Americas, a lot of people, and he told my mama, she's a black girl, no offense, and she got a big voice. They know she gonna sing Whitney Houston. We gotta let her do something else. Let's teach her how to do something else. So I went to the biggest at that time, HBCU, and I went in there and yodeled. And they gave me a scholarship.
And you did the whole 4 years full ride.
Yep, I won Miss FAMU.
Delta.
I won Miss Pledge Delta Sigma Theta.
Man, clap it up for that, man. We gotta clap it up for that. Miss FAMU.
Miss
Got there
FAMU.
fighting. They wasn't ready.
Memphis.
Yes, they was not ready.
But that explains the range, the broad
Yes.
variety and you know, interest in all the different genres.
Yeah.
So you grew up motivated. Where did the music come from? It came from mama, pops, growing up like as a baby.
Well, B.B. King, my grandmother was around and babysitted B.B. King in Lexington, Mississippi. And my family is very musical. It skipped my mom and daddy, but my grandparents, for some reason, just skipped them. And they was always super musical. And I just always had a thing. I wanted to play the guitar. I wanted to sing. The first tape I ever got was The Judds. Like, that was the first tape. That was what I had. And they said, you want that for Christmas? I remember Christmas was like some weeks away. And they said, you want The Judds? And I wanted it. And that was my first tape I ever got. And it was a country tape. And I was listening to it ever since.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's
The
crazy.
Judds. So that was your first country tape. What was your first album or your first project that you dropped when you became like K Michelle?
Oh, that was it was a mixtape, and I made my first $1 million really from a mixtape. That was Zero Fucks Given, and that was Love and Hip Hop. No label would sign me. I remember everybody turned me down on my birthday because they wanted a black Britney Spears. And they turned me down on my birthday.
On your birthday?
Every single label. They took me to every label. And then I put out a mixtape, and it went crazy in like 2 weeks. And then every label offered me a record deal. And they didn't even remember I had come to them for a record deal.
Wow. And they
That's
had told
crazy.
you no.
They looked me in my face and told me no. And they didn't remember me when
That's
I came
because
back.
it went to the higher ups and the higher ups and the higher
Then
ups.
she
was
started
like,
making that
we
noise
gotta-
boiling. They like,
y'all-
hold on, bring it back.
Whoever
Who was
did
that?
that meeting, y'all tripping. They got
They
fired.
probably got fired.
Yeah. So
They knew nothing about it. They said that we do. I didn't.
oh no, they're no longer here.
Wow.
Yeah, and that mixtape, and I wouldn't sign. And the legend herself, Sherry Bryant, the president of Rock Nation, met me at a restaurant and said, "I believe in you, black woman. You know, let us sign you to Atlantic." And that's
That's where it comes.
That's crazy.
Yes, I love that.
That's crazy. So you moving around, you doing press, you glammed up, you know what I'm saying? You got a new
Beautiful.
project
Thank
coming
you.
out. What's the name of the album? Tell us about the album.
Excited about that.
Or can you tell us about the album?
yeah.
yet?
The
Is it-
album is "I'm the Problem."
Okay.
It's kind of like taking accountability, but you know the industry gonna have its characters, and they gonna make who they want to make the villain. It doesn't matter how good I do or how I take accountability. I'm gonna always be the one they like to poke or, you know, discredit or overlook, and I'm gonna always be that problem for you. So you know what? I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna give it to myself, so I can really take accountability for the things that haven't maybe went like I wanted them to go. So I think this album is a story of me for beginning from Memphis to Zero Fucks Given to my country album, My Come in Peace.
Oh, was that exclusive?
Yeah. That country album, I
Come
already
in
know that's gonna be
peace.
crazy.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Your titles be hard.
Don't they be crazy?
You know what I mean? Like I always
Thank
felt
you.
like you from here with it. You know what I mean?
Thank
That's
you.
how my beats be like when I make music, when I do
Yes.
beats for different artists. You know what I mean? It's like I'm swinging to knock that motherfucker out the park. out the
And you
gate.
do.
And you do
You know
every
what I mean?
time.
So, man,
do.
I can feel that pain. That
Like
energy.
that record we just did.
Oh, I ain't know. Wait a minute now.
I'm on
Y'all
that track list.
sneaky.
I'm officially on that track list.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. I'm
Did this record
mad.
y'all called God Knew to let that fuck shit happen to you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He He knew that he wasn't gonna do that after everything that I've been through. God knew to let that happen to you, not me.
Ooh, I'm
That
so
we-
excited for this for this album.
Yeah.
Man.
Like it's been long overdue. Cause
really-
I wore what is Alba?
Anybody want to buy hard?
I wore it out. Do you hear me?
You know, people still people talk about that album. I think that was the most heartbroken I ever been in my entire life.
But I love that album, and I feel like I was right there around you,
Yeah.
and to know how genuine it was to see you
Yeah,
going
that
to the
was heartbreak.
studio and writing and
Yeah.
doing your records. That was like big for me.
You was sitting right there. You
I was
used to
right
be around
there. I used to be like, nah, not that one. I like that one.
We used
Yeah.
to do that in the studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I love the love and hip hop too. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mona, man. You
Shout
know what I'm
out to
saying?
Mona.
Yeah.
She be capturing the moment.
Yeah.
You see so many moments. It's like we was with y'all while you was working on this album. We was with you
Yes.
when you was working on this album. We remember what you was going through when you was. You know what I'm
They
saying?
give her a hard time, you know, like as far as community based
Oh,
and
yeah.
wise.
But our black
you
women,
know,
you gotta support them, man. You know what I'm saying? She empowering a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
she
Help
finna
them.
empower some people. She finna
Yeah.
empower some people from our city. She finna empower. them.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Exclude. Wait,
Yeah.
we might not be able to talk to.
We ain't
Yeah.
talk too much. but we-
Hey,
Yeah, that's big though.
That's
yeah,
what's
I'm working
up.
on a show with Mona.
man.
Some
Anything
things
she
with Mona
working
right
on, I'm
now
looking
that we are
forward.
producing
Let's
for the
get into
city of
that.
Memphis.
For the city of Memphis.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's huge. Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Man, hey man, stay tuned.
Oh
man.
my
Listen, man.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Memphis is so hype right now. It's like a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
We got different artists coming up big. And we also got, let's be honest, we got a lot of negative things going on in Memphis that we got to fight against, that we got to stand up and be there because we really from there and we got to show examples.
And it's up to us to be the media. We are the new media. We are the new news. We are, you know, the information and putting the facts on the table.
Our city is in, I feel like the city is in pain right now.
It's in pain.
It's a strong city. Like I said, we are fighters, but we are in pain right now. First, we lose Dolph at a place that, I grew up on as a child. I'ma always get my butter cookies and go to Makita's and deal with that. Like,
Yep.
we lost Dolph, and then, you know what I'm saying? We had highs and lows. We had this happen to Dolph, and then we had a young girl come from nothing to have the biggest record, and then, we always have had Gotti, and we've had this and that, and we've had the beefs and that, and then we have, Tyree the police situation.
Yep.
We had this and that. This city been like, boom, and all cities go through it, but because we so engulfed, we proud of where we from, we so engulfed in this circle, we feel every hit. As a whole, a city blow is like a heart blow.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
matter
And
where you are.
then we lost a legend. Like we lost Boo. That was the first of the year. That
Day
is
one.
we did like industry have overlooked who that was. Like that movement in female rap to the industry, and the city hurt behind that. Like that is like that's not a pass by thing. You can feel it. You can feel it in the. You can feel it where you land. You can
Yeah.
feel it in the.
I felt
You
it.
can feel it in the clouds. Like you feel it like this. The city carry things heavy. We hate on each other, but you're not gonna play outside of that.
Yes.
Right.
We gonna go
Yes.
about everybody we love in that city.
Yeah.
And that's why it's crazy. They always say the most, like, man, when 3 6 Mafia said most known unknowns, and how I looked at them as like so big and so superstar, so superhero to me. Like, you know what I mean? They ain't got Oscars and all kind of. I'm like, man, y'all boys are superhero, but not to see the whole world look at us like that.
Right.
Do you think you get your just due? Do you think you get your flowers as you should, or you feel like the world's still sleeping on you a little bit, like they ain't really?
I feel like they always will. I really think that like it was so crazy to hear Ryan Cameron today and people talking about, you don't get them flowers, like you did that, like you did this, you did that. I think what happens is when you don't play into the games and the politics of the industry, you decide if you're gonna take this completely their way and do it their way, and what's gonna come. Even the people you think is not doing it their way are doing it their way. So either you're gonna say, now what I say, I make music for the hearts and not the charts. Like them people love me. You know what I'm saying? So I have my moments where I'm like, oh, you really gonna act like You know, when I came out, they said you couldn't curse in R&B music and that I was too much. And we all cursing and doing this. I ain't gonna say I haven't got my flowers. I feel like I haven't hit what my potential of what God want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I really think for me, it is bringing, like for real, bringing black girls and black men into country music, into showing them, that was our music.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get our music back. Like, that's really our music. Like, it's not weird for me to sing country. It's weird that it was taken from us or took from us. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I got a journey. And I think I have a job and a duty. And my duty might not be to sell out an arena. My duty might not be to win every Grammy in life. But that doesn't mean that I'm not saving lives and changing perspectives every day.
And you live in your purpose.
Yes.
Most important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think is next? Films? You doing some movies? You know what I'm saying? You a producer. You got so much in your mind.
Yeah. I really think, I've always done the restaurants. That's been my thing. I got another one here. Opening up.
Restaurant.
Because I never got a chance to go in.
Because we were beefing.
Right. I didn't want to go in. I was like, I told my husband, I was like, I want to go in there. He was like, but what if they put us out? I was like, I don't care.
Put you out.
I was like, I want to go taste them drinks. I know they so good. So what's going on with that?
You finna be there. We have a new location. Yes. We are, we 5,000 square feet. We got outside, everything. We're about to build that out. I produced the show on Lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Is that show coming back?
I mentally don't think I can handle seeing women hurt like that.
What's the name of it?
Home, My Killer Body. I dealt with women who went through bad surgeries and body self-esteem. So every night I was taking that home.
Yeah.
So but I'm doing the stuff, for the city, producing TV for the city. And I think that's like a blessing to have, those connects to do TV things. So that's going on. I did the first film with Lifetime with Raven Goodwin and Amber Riley. That was amazing. I like acting. I don't know if I love that. I was kind of sitting there.
Acting. You don't like it really?
No, you were telling me about the movie you did. And I was like, he was like so excited about it. And I was like, I kind of was sitting there like, y'all sit here all day to get up there and act like somebody else?
Yes.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, right. It is.
Like,
you reality TV over movie for sure.
Yeah, reality TV over
probably
movie.
do reality. They can say what they want to say, but it is a lot of money in it. And I would take reality TV because it's more reality for me. Yeah. But who knows? If somebody offered me something else, I'll do it. But I don't think that's a goal. Right. They going to be an actress.
Yeah,
You know, that's not a goal right now. I think just like, the farm thing for me, that's been a consistent thing, searching for a farm. And I really want to be able to do food manufacturing and provide food and pass the, acres and things to my family. So that's really what's my whole, being in focus right now.
Excellent.
So, speaking of family, I want to know,
The drama face. Why your face is looking like that?
I want to know, what's going on? Because I remember you and Boo was on marriage boot camp.
Ooh, child, that girl.
Yes,
Me
that was
Boo
a
crazy.
key. That was a cackle, okay?
Yes, we had a blast.
I was tuned in, and I don't watch nothing. But I was like, these two bitches, and I was talking to Boo in the meantime.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yes,
I love her.
I love her. Rest in peace
Man,
to the
R.I.P.,
queen.
man.
Yes.
So,
Lola.
how was the experience? How was the experience on marriage boot camp? Are you still with casting? Everybody wants to know. Everybody's like, I can't believe K. Michelle is with a doctor. Is that real? Is that fake? Is she really with him? What is it?
I've been knowing that man since high school in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
I've been knowing
casting
him.
is from Memphis.
He's from Memphis, Tennessee. He's still in Memphis. He is in Memphis practicing.
He is
right
a real
now.
dentist.
Yes, he's a real dentist. He does not play that. He love that city. And I think that's what I like about him. Just like your Memphis man.
Yes.
Being from there. Me and Castle have dated for 7 years. He has not asked me to marry him, and I am very hateful about it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm very hateful about it. But I got in this and I'm never getting married. And then once I realized he didn't do it, then it became a thing.
Okay, so he told you when y'all got together.
I told him.
Oh, you told him you would never get married.
I'm not doing it.
But now you want to get married.
Yeah, now I looked and he said, you don't want to be married. That's not even your movement. You want it because I haven't done it. And you're going to force me to do something. He thinks it's a power move for me. And once I get it, I'm going to be like, I don't want to be married. He thinks it's a play.
What do you think? Is like what? Why all of a sudden did you change your mind? Because you said at first you didn't want to be.
It.
But what if it's okay? So you
7
said,
years is the time frame for what you got.
I mean,
you
it
never
started
wanna get
before
married.
that. I've been asking like now for like 3 years, and then it's been like 3 years. Like, okay, you should do that.
As a man, it get kind of weird when somebody start asking you though.
When you
Like, I be
constantly
like,
push it.
You like, what's up?
I know.
What's up? Like, what's up? And then
I'll be like, no, you got me fucked up.
And it's almost like a jinx because it'd be like, the man want to be, at the right place at the right time, got everything.
And then I be showing him my DMs.
oh no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
So what's K Michelle type?
I
What's
love
your type? Because I want to know.
a nice white man.
She said, I'll be showing them my DMs.
A nice white man.
A nice old southern tight jean, white man, pickup truck. I'll fix this shit for you and go build you a fucking house type of man.
So Caston, you wait on Caston to ask you to marry him, but he don't have the tight jeans. He fixed teeth.
Yeah, but you know what I love about him? He do not fuck with social media.
Mm-hmm.
He do not fuck with like the culture of clout.
Mm-hmm.
He's a thorough Memphis man.
Okay,
Like,
I can
he's
understand
calm
it.
spirited, mild mannered. I could say anything and he'll be like,
Girl, bye.
like, yeah, like, I do love that about him.
Yeah.
I love that even if we don't be together, he never gonna betray me.
Yeah.
He's
A
always, so regardless
Loyal.
a distinguished gentleman.
Like, yeah, he got that Memphis in him. Like, him and his daddy, like, his dad a dentist. He a dentist. His brother a lawyer. His mama a lawyer. They represent
it
the
seems like the
community.
dream man. It seems
No,
like a
he's
dream
great.
man.
He's great. It's just, he keeps trying to say that, like,
you.
I'm an alpha woman, and I don't allow him to be a man. I am the man.
Well, that'd be hard for me to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
I know my
I can't
flaws.
relate to that, but
I know my flaws. Like, I don't da-da-da-da, but he is so chill. But and then when he get assertive, I be like, oh, I can't believe you did that. Like, you said that to me. Like, but I've said 50,000 things that I shouldn't have said. So I know I'm not perfect in that.
I want to ask you, so what's been going on, like, as far as, like, Memphis? Because I saw not too long ago, he was online going crazy.
Stuff.
What was happening? Because we all from Memphis. I always wanted to, like, know, like, what was the tea on that?
What's happening with this man?
Mickey?
Memphis.
First place, a nigga named Mickey is just wrong.
Huh?
Like, that's just
His
wrong.
name wrong.
Yeah, a nigga named Mickey, like, that's wrong. So I feel like that's a wrong situation. And I feel like even with that, I went through so much with him. It was he really thought he was going to be, like, controlling. And everything that I went through, I just remember the whole movement. I remember him not wanting to put out my music because personally, I remember the violence. I remember that. I remember R. Kelly calling her saying, sign her to me. And I remember him refusing to let R. Kelly, I remember him tweeting and taunting, I would never put out music. I remember those feelings. I remember him threatening to consistently kill me for years as the media. And that's why I be so angry with black media. I remember everybody sitting there in entertainment and somebody's threatening to kill me. Like, really threatening to kill me. You can pull it up and read it. And I just remember how I didn't know if I was going to have to defend myself. Still to this day, defend myself on site. or in anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care how your ego is bruised. I never got on TV and told what you did to me. I never said your name. You wanted the clout so much. People thought I was talking about R. Kelly.
Right.
They was attacking R. Kelly. I never said your name. I never said your name. And you put yourself out there
Yeah.
to do that.
Do you think it's a situation where y'all could ever just be not even like friends or anything, but just like in passing, cordial, move past it, or you feel like it's a thing where if I see you, just don't even like?
I feel like I don't hate that man.
Okay.
I feel like I know what he went through as a person. If the Ku Klux Klan go kill my daddy, and if I got to see people not get justice for killing my father, and if I, as a person, watch people look over like the death of someone I love, and it mentally affects me in every way. I'm not taking up for him, but mentally affects me in every way. I feel like if you ever love somebody, truly and wholeheartedly love somebody, you're going to have some type of feeling for what they went through.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
I don't hate him. I feel like he is hurt, and he has he acted out of trauma, and he acts out of trauma. And I feel like I still don't want nothing bad to happen to him. I just want him to leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, that's truly what I feel. Like, I know that he's done what he done, but I know he ain't evil. I think he reacts out of emotion and anger and hurt and whatever. But I've seen some great sides, and I've never said this before. I've seen some great sides of Memphis. Like, I'm sorry just being where I'm at in my life.
I met him one time. He was cool. I didn't, get to talk to him long, but I met him with Gangsta Boo celebration of life.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I
This
choose
is
not
my
to be a
nigga, man.
part
Like
of
shit,
it.
Mr.
Yeah.
Right. Shit, that's
Yeah.
my dog. Shit, we got the key to the city together. So you know what I'm saying. But I don't know a nigga through no relationship shit.
Right,
so,
right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
So,
I feel like that he was the first person to give me before the mixtape. That was the person who gave me the record deal with Jive. And yeah, I feel like no woman has a reason to be hit, be threatened, or anything. I feel like I did. I did, say things.
Talk crazy, yeah.
I might have, offended even deeper than the hurt that was already there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that type of woman who's like, oh my God, like
I didn't do
I'm the
anything.
reason.
Yeah.
In that, but the taunting and the threatening to take somebody's life and to putting your hands on a woman and all of that, it's no excuse for that.
Right.
But I wish him the best. I think him and his family were done unfairly. When it came to that in that city, to have someone say, if you send another nigga out here, I'm going to kill him. And y'all knew that. And he went out there doing his job as a code enforcer, and that man killed him. And I would sit there with him when people would call him and tell him, I got money. I tell you where your daddy body is. Imagine
that's
waking
just
up.
evil.
Yeah, imagine every day waking up trying to find out where your daddy body is.
That's
And people saying, I got money, and tell you where your daddy body is. What is that going to do to you in your mind?
Ain't no way.
You know what I'm saying? In your head. So it was just
It's
an overall really difficult time. And I would like for him to be okay. And I'd like for him to leave me the fuck alone.
That's that.
Say
And
no
that's
more.
that. So
Say no more.
I wanted to ask you about okay, we got what about like, because I remember you just mentioned that Memphis, R. Kelly was calling Memphis. Okay, so how was the R. Kelly experience? Because like that's the R&B legend. Like how was that experience with him, with working with him?
People probably so mad at me and play with me. That's why I don't even do press. I'm back to press after years, and I probably have pissed 50,000 people off since 7:00 this morning. But R. Kelly was not a bad experience. He did not pee on me. Like, it was not that type of experience. I did not go through that. That man believed in me. He literally, if anything, he locked me in the studio and told me the importance of 3 minutes and 30 seconds in writing a song. You had that to create a picture and paint. I never have experienced such a gift and such a talent. I never seen somebody fall asleep at a piano. I never seen somebody get to sweating. I never seen somebody, with, I probably don't need to say that, but yeah, like with catalogs and things that people would kill to have. Certain catalogs that people would kill to have to this day. I have never seen such a man who could not communicate through. He cannot read. He cannot write. But I never seen somebody who was able to create a picture in music so visual through a song. And he fought for me through abuse. So people get different versions of you. People get a different friend. People get a different lover. And I am at an age where I'm willing to accept we get different versions of different people. And the version that I got, that was the one person that believed in me and got me out of the abusive situation and got out my music. And I was just sitting with Jazzy Faye. I was in the studio. And the day that he got taken into jail, I was looking through Jazzy Faye's booth.
Fizzle.
Yeah, I'm sitting there singing, watching them take him into jail. And I think that's something, all those women who went through what they went through, I just feel for them. And that's something that I heavily deal with every day, being a woman of abuse and then having this person who saved my life. So I'm kind of like, he saved my life and then he took your life. So I don't know how to
balance that out.
How to balance in both of them.
Yeah. You are a woman of power. You know what I mean?
Very
you a woman of influence. And I just want to salute you. You the first black woman to receive a deal with Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
You got your own flavor while we out, you know what I'm saying? While we sipping liquor. How did that come about? You know what I mean? Explain that a little bit, just how it's been, the job, the role you've had to play.
Well, I always say Jack Daniels is the only man I'll ever trust. Said that my whole life. He never leave me. He the same feeling when I wake up in the morning. He love me and Jack make hits. And they don't do endorsements. The only people officially endorsed by Jack Daniels is me, the Frank Sinatra and the Dave Matthews Band. The only official endorsements ever. And they didn't know who I was. They was like, who is this girl? Like, why do we keep getting this? And the number one buyer of Jack Daniels honey was African-American female. And they had to figure out who authentically loved this brand. And that's where it came. And I had an endorsement. Then I said I wanted a drink. And it was a fight to get the Southern Peach drink and flavors. When the deal was sold, the drink was sold at COVID, I got one of the biggest deals from them. I made more money from Jack Daniels than I ever made on a record. And it has sustained and helped me tremendously in my life. And Jack, I do everything for him. We have a great relationship. And I love Jack Daniels. They told me when it came out that the creator of Jack Daniels was a slave, Nearest Green. He was Jack's best friend, and he was a slave. And his name is Nearest Green. When the story broke, it's very commendable. Jack Daniels' presidents called me and said, as an African American on who you are, we don't care. Be honest in how you feel. And talk about it. They didn't feed me no story, tell me how to act or what to say. They said, be you and how you feel. And you have Nearest Green, you have Fawn, who's created a whole distillery in the name of Nearest Green. You have Nearest Green's family who work still at Jack Daniels, and you have Nearest Green. So that company, most corporations don't do that. They don't really embrace, African American power and things like that. But they definitely have showed me about business and taught me and been a great partner for me, like as figuring out like this moonshine and all of that I'm doing. So I think they are amazing, and they've taught me about liquor sales and ready to drink and everything like that.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
I
We're going
love
to toast
it.
to that, man, and get up out of
We
here.
got more time.
I think we got it.
No, I made sure we
Okay.
had more time.
Okay,
This is
for
my
sure.
sister, and I just
Okay.
want to talk more.
Okay. Okay.
So shout out to
We still going to toast,
Look out.
man, to your power.
yeah, we
y'all.
definitely got to
We gotta
toast.
toast.
Thank y'all.
Yes, but I do want to talk about some more stuff. So it's like so much stuff I like have to catch up with you on.
Okay.
So where is now? Like I really want to know. Like where are you with your sexual preference?
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to know because I always get confused because sometimes I see you. No, I do.
I always get confused about who you screwing.
I
get
do,
confused.
and I want to know. So, no, I'm seriously.
No.
Like I know we talked about casting. We talked about you love the country boys.
Ooh, the country boy.
The country boys with the tight jeans.
Oh yeah.
But like, let's get into some things. Like, I want to know like with the girl situation because like I had
Yes.
experiences with girls.
Yes,
I
yes,
love the
yes.
girl thing.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
what like do you still get into that, or is that something you kind of grew out of?
No, like what I say, I'm gay on holidays.
Yeah.
I say I'm gay on holidays.
Get a
man.
little chilly.
Yeah,
Have a little
I know.
fun.
Me and Casting to do like threesomes, but I be feeling like it's too much choreography.
Yeah, it's not
Like leg
Choreography,
here,
what you mean?
like leg here, hair, flip over.
That's what he would say?
uh,
That's what he
like-
say?
with
no,
the
I
threesome,
say it.
with the
It's like-
threesome, right?
So
Yeah, 'cause
you
I'm
the
always trying
choreographer.
to do this. Like I be.
You
like,
don't let
ooh,
him do what he
that.
want to do.
I like to sit back too and watch.
You can watch. You can watch. You
It
can
doesn't
watch.
bother me.
I gotta get.
It
I
don't
really.
bother me at all.
It don't bother you at all.
I get no emotion, no feeling from it. I'm just like it's just
But
it's
you
just
do get
like
a
a dick in a hole,
But you like seeing it.
huh?
You like seeing it though. It's nice.
I like seeing it.
Yeah.
I do. I kind of be like yeah.
I wanna try. It's like am I gonna get mad? Am I gonna fight or beat this bitch up? Like, you know what I mean?
Goddamn, I don't know.
You know what I'm
you love
saying?
showing, like you love your husband.
Nigga,
and
that
you
one
don't
leg,
play
that one leg go, but then once
I
that
wouldn't
other
be
leg
like,
go
But
up.
then put your leg that hole.
I would be the first
really
one to
taking that
try.
dick,
with
ain't
him.
it?
Once you hear her,
Bitch, what? You moaning
I would
that
not be the first one to go over there and try that.
baby.
Good
Oh,
luck.
no, Jesus.
Good luck to the bitch.
Now,
that
look,
do.
some, you know, like, you give me some head, give him some head. Like, I ain't, you know, like,
So
yeah,
you
the
don't wanna
head,
do
the
the
head on head
full-on
is cool.
act.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
You don't want to
head
do
on-
the full on that.
I don't know if I'm ready for it yet.
Man,
Maybe on
I know
vacation
I
with a
have
bitch I'll never
did.
see again.
You know what he hate? Y'all, what he hate? Every time a girl come, even go to strip club, they end up crying to me about their life. Strippers, every time we go to strip club, I be like, yeah, they be sitting down, oh yeah, I love you, let me tell you. And then they start crying. So like every, like threesome, they be like, let me tell you what happened to me. And he be like, oh my God.
it blow everything because now you know too much.
Yes, like, girl,
You
we
don't
not
wanna
here
know
for
the
that.
history.
They
We not here
never
for
don't
that.
tell me they whole life.
Right.
And
See,
then-
girls, y'all like history. Men, we don't want no shit.
Yeah,
What you doing
but
right now? I don't want to
They
know.
not gonna come in there and not tell me they hit because I'm everybody auntie, everybody sister, everybody. They're not gonna come in there and not say, "Let me tell you what happened." And I be like, "What?" Like I really be listening. Like I be like, and then it's like,
Cause that's the
I feel
sympathy, the drama, the it's the rolling.
yeah. So
Oh,
I'm with women and
Just having
threesome
fun.
and things. Yeah. I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with that.
Okay. So that's all. I just want to know that. Like, I want to know, like, at the end of the day, I also want to ask you where Chase was. Because, like, everybody want to know where Chase is.
You know, that's one thing I keep most private, like kind of
not where he is necessarily, but how's he doing? How was it juggling being a mom and trying to, like not trying to, because you made your dreams come true. So how was that, like, juggling those two? Real quick. I just got
You know what? That was crazy because people used to act like I wasn't a mother because I didn't give them that. You know, I give y'all enough.
Artists.
I remember being in the mall with my son, and when it first happened for me, and they was taking pictures, and he said, he was a little boy, he said, my mama don't want to take no pictures. And that fucked me up so bad because he said it. He was mad. Little Memphis nigga. My mama don't want to take no pictures. I was like, oh shit. You heard him? He said, his mama don't want to take no pictures. Like, I was done. He never wanted to be famous. He never.
And you do a good job with him. You do a good job keeping him at the
Yes.
spotlight.
He don't want
respecting his wishes.
He don't care. Like, he don't care. My son, you ain't gonna get enough from him. My son don't want no luxury, nothing. He don't want no chain. He don't want no shoes. He don't want no car. He ain't got no. He don't want that. He ain't got it. He don't want it. He don't care. Like, it's just it's like a different world. And I was always I would watch them attack because I wouldn't. You know, we tried to put him on my show. Oh, we couldn't keep that damn child on that show. That child didn't want none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just difficult. I missed some of the most important parts of my child's life, trying to provide. You know, like, I missed those. Like, you know, I had to go to work, and, you know, I had to talk to him. I remember I never knew it hurt him, like, for real, until he was older. And he, you know, he said, like, you know, I knew you was, you know, working for me, but I still, you know, wanted my mother. And I think as business people and things, we really take for granted of time. Like, time spent. Time is valuable. We don't get time back with our parents. We don't get time back. Time, it don't matter how much money you get. You cannot buy time.
You can't.
You know? So that, you know, I'm proud that I'm able to, you know, do for him, and he, you know, doing for himself now. But I sacrificed a lot of things that I wish I could redo as a mother, and a lot of things I didn't get to see.
Okay. I understand that. Well,
That's
what's
deep.
next? Like, what's next? Like, like for K Michelle.
Me and
all
you going
together.
to eat.
Yes, let's go eat.
Hey, look. I need it. Look at this.
I'm
Look.
so
Go to the
hungry.
fish market.
We're going to go do our thing.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm going
So,
to catch y'all on that one.
yeah.
That's next.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh dang!
I love you, and you know what's missing from you?
me. Okay, I want to get this moment.
Like, you've always wanted to do your music and do what you doing. Like, you got to do what you need to do for yourself.
Like what?
Like, you have to do you got to go get your record.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
You have to go get your record, and you have to go, like, people fell in love with you. Like, you have to let them see you to be in love with you, because that's, like, I feel like I feel like you pushing forward and coming on out, and I'm kind of reverted. I just want to be on the phone. But I think, like, the world hasn't experienced you, and I think you should allow that for yourself, and you should. I feel like you're always caring of other people. I feel like you need to fight for yourself at this point.
Okay, I take that. I received that,
And it's on the way.
and it's on the way.
I'm talking about
I have no choice.
ammunition.
I got a brother like this, a sister like this, a husband like I got. And I got the support system. It's just, you know, I'm gonna say this because we gotta go, but like being on Love and Hip Hop, it built me up, but it tore me down at the same time. Because I had to deal with a lot of this here, a lot of that, a lot of comments here, a lot of criticism that I feel like I didn't deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because now I look at what's hot, and I'm like, damn, okay, I been did that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it in the most humblest way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, it built me up and it tore me down. So now I'm building myself internally up. You helping build me up. You help build me up. My kids help build me up. My family, my husband. So now I'm in a place where it's like, they got a problem. It's a problem.
Do you think that if it was easy and everybody was gonna take it in and love it, that everybody wouldn't do it?
Exactly.
You get what
And
I'm
I had
saying?
to realize that I had to take what came with it. It came with what I got. 5 years later, I have not been on anybody's TV program, and I cannot walk down the street without nobody knowing that I'm Jessica Dime. My husband can't walk outside without nobody knowing Jessica Dime husband, but he was in the NBA for 14 years. He said the NBA has been overshadowed. They don't even know me for NBA no more. They know me for Love and Hip Hop. Jessica Dime husband. So I want to take that. I want to embrace that. I appreciate you for telling me the truth. I appreciate you for telling me the truth. I appreciate everything. And I can't do nothing but just go with it. That's all I got.
And
got a
we
great heart. You got
gonna cross brand this though. You know what I mean? Like we come together. That's what I'm here for.
Everybody be telling
in
me
Memphis.
they want a K Michelle
Unification.
record.
Oh yeah, come on. We gotta get that hook.
Look,
You
I
know
can
what I'm
do it.
saying? We gotta
I
get
can
that
do
rap,
it.
that
You
verse.
better come over and start yelling on them.
Hey, we finna go, y'all.
And you gotta get her the cosmetics. You know what I mean?
F1 Cosmetics, that's
Yes.
my baby. I was working on it when I was pregnant
Make
with
sure you give me
Blessing. I have to give you that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get that to
Okay.
you, and I want you to just experience it, just use it. I just want to know your thoughts about it because I really worked hard on it. That's my
Okay,
baby.
give it to me, and I'm definitely gonna do that. And you, like, you gonna always keep a check.
Yes,
come on.
drum don't work now. That was
Listen.
something saying drum
I
don't
got
work.
a few
Radio,
things.
you know,
Look,
always
I gotta
keep
get y'all on the documentary.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And a few other things we're gonna talk about off the camera. But look, we're gonna get up out of here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Beauty in the
had
Beats,
so much fun.
Dime Piece, K Michelle.
Hey Michelle, let's
Come
toast
I
on,
go by the
man.
name
Dime
Drumma.
Piece.
Boy.
We gonna have this recipe soon.
And don't get the wrong cup,
Hey.
Drumma. Pick up your real
Come on.
cup.
The
I got
real
you.
classy cup.
Hey.
The real classic cup.
Look glass.
Memphis, the most
Bel
beautiful
Air.
place in the land. What you
McQueen
say?
and the Violet Fall.
Yeah.
We love y'all. Thank you.
Vion.
I had a good time.
Listen to this track, bitch.